Listen, is it easier to grab some garbage out of your pantry and start munching away while binge watching your favorite episode of whatever it is on Netflix? Of course it is. But that's not what this is about. By the end of this video, you'll be well on your way to making healthy no-bake cookies right at your own home. No baking, no added sugars, no added guilt. Let's go. Let's jump right into it with the ingredients. Today we're using 1.5 cups of cashews, 2 cups of rolled oats, 8 ounces of pitted dates, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, unsweetened, 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of dark chocolate. Get the best chocolate you can for this. In addition to these ingredients, we will also be using shredded coconut as well as kosher salt, just to sprinkle over the top of the cookie once it is finished. In no particular order, I'm adding all of these ingredients into a food processor of choice. This is a Ninja, which I like quite well, and I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested. I'm first putting in the oats, the chocolate, and the cashews, followed by the pitted dates. If you can't find pitted dates, just go ahead and remove the pits from your dates. Next, add your 3 tablespoons of coconut oil along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and last but not least, you're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. Go ahead and place your lid onto the food processor and watch out for that. That's fine. Go ahead and put the cover on, and you're going to pulsate for approximately 1 minute. After 1 minute, your ingredients should look something like this, but you're not quite finished. You're going to remove the lid and add approximately 1/8 of a cup of water, which is going to allow all the ingredients to get a little bit sticky, which is what you want. Use the back of a wooden spoon and mix everything together and place your lid back on, upside down. Nope, right side up. Yep, right side up. There you go. Go ahead and pulsate for approximately 1 more minute until your ingredients look something like this. Now, as you can see here, the ingredients have started to really clump up here, and they've moved themselves away from the blade, making it visible. Here's a shot before and after for reference. After 2 minutes of pulsating, your mixture should look something like this. The consistency should be sticky, and you should be able to form a ball with your hands like this. Next, using a baking sheet lined with wax paper, you're going to form each cookie by hand, making small round balls like we did earlier, and place them on the cookie sheet. Now, here's a pro tip for you. If you want all your cookies to remain uniform, you can go ahead and take a small amount of wax paper along with the bottom of your coconut oil jar, and just go ahead and put the wax paper on your cookie and lightly press down with your jar in order to make everybody flat and even. Go ahead and repeat the process until your baking sheet is full. Now go ahead and place your cookies in the freezer for 15 minutes, and in the meantime we're going to be melting our chocolate. Now here I'm not using a double boiler, however that was a big mistake and I burnt myself repeatedly, so if you want a double boiler, I'll put a link in the description below. Don't do what I did, it was terrible. Now would be a good time to go ahead and set aside your coconut shavings as well as your kosher salt that we're going to be using to sprinkle on top of the melted chocolate. Now this process is going to be the most difficult because it's very time sensitive. The chocolate's going to want to solidify on you, which is why it's very important to have your coconut shavings and your salt set aside so you can immediately sprinkle it on top before the chocolate solidifies. Now I'm using a spoon and a whisk to kind of spread the chocolate over the cookies. Just do the best you can here. If you want to try drizzling it, I would recommend it, but it really comes down to the quality of the chocolate that you buy, which is why earlier I mentioned buying the best chocolate you can. It's going to make this process a lot easier. Now, despite my best efforts, these cookies will not be winning any awards for Best in Show, but I assure you they make up for it in flavor. Now place your cookies in the freezer for approximately 15 more minutes to let them set, and then remove and put into the fridge. They are now ready for consumption. Guys, that's going to do it for the healthy no-bake cookie recipe. If you liked this video or found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to check out some of the links in the description, feel free to do so. And as always, keep busy, stay healthy, be happy, and I will see you in the next one. It's all really good.